once you watch this anime, you're gonna see why it's getting hyped up so damn much. I watched this randomly after finishing an Invincible episode. Just randomly. I've never heard of this. The first episode is stellar. It is so good on every regard. The animation, voice acting, music, the plot. The plot is really interesting. I've been some people try to sell this story as a revenge plot. That is just the driving point of the main character. The actual plot is kind of crazy. And another direction of the episodes, like the color changes, the dynamic angles for shots. I read like two of the chapters of the manga because I think for this series, I think you gotta watch it. It enhances so many scenes. In the first episode, there's a part where he's describing what he's gonna do. In the manga, he just said text, right? He didn't. There was no actual art for what he was gonna do. But in the anime, there's this whole sequence that looks super sick. So what's the actual plot? What's the story? Okay, so this world is set in a post-apocalyptic Japan where it went back to the Edo period, where there's three armies fighting over the supremacy of Japan. How did this happen? Nuclear fallout, a whole war, a whole ton of stuff, right? This is a simplification. They explain it in the first episode. Pretty much, there's three states, right? Three of them are fighting over the supremacy of Japan so they can take over. That is the overarching plot. It is set in the future, but the whole world went back to a past period where people don't read about the past anymore. People are like living like samurais again. Or not samurais, but like they're using swords again, things like that. It's such a weird plot because what people are selling it as is saying it's a revenge story, which that is just the driving point of the main character. The actual plot is pretty like interesting. Our main character, he's someone who's obsessed with military strategy, right? So he's been reading it all the time, and people have already disregarded this stuff, so not a lot of people read, at least not commoners. So that's where his strength is. He's trying to join one of these armies so he can enact his revenge. Again, simplification. I'm just saying check out at least the first episode, give it a shot. It only has 2 episodes out right now. When I finished the second episode, I was like, where's the rest? I want more already. And I've seen people worried like, oh, it might fall off, I heard the manga is really good too. I've been holding off from reading it because this adaptation is stellar.